Now we take an example so that we can understand the concept of the minimal sufficient statistic. Suppose x1 up to xn are the IID random variables from the normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. Find the minimal sufficient statistic for mu and sigma square. So, according to the Neyman Fisher factorization theorem, that Tx is a minimal sufficient statistic if and only if the ratio of I varies from 1 to n, that is f of theta xi, and pi I varies from 1 to n, f of theta yi is independent of theta, implies that T of x is equal to T of y. So we know that the density of the normal distribution, that is f of x, that is 1 over 2 pi sigma square under root into e raised to power minus x minus mu square over 2 sigma square, and we know that it is from minus infinity to plus infinity. So using the Neyman-Fisher factorization criteria, which is just I write here, that is pi I varies from 1 to n f of theta xi divided by pi I varies from 1 to n f of theta yi, and that is equal to pi I varies from 1 to n 1 over 2 pi sigma square under root into e raised to power minus xi minus mu whole square over 2 sigma square divided by pi I varies from 1 to n, that is 1 over 2 pi sigma square under root into e raised to power minus yi minus mu whole square over 2 sigma square. So these are the constants, we can cancel it out, and the rest of the things we have, that is pi I varies from 1 to n, that is exponential, and we can write it, जो डिनोमिनेटर है उसको हम पहले लिख सकते हैं, दैट इज इन प्लस, नीचे ये नेगेटिव में था, तो दैट इज yi माइनस म्यू होल स्क्वायर ओवर 2 सिग्मा स्क्वायर माइनस xi माइनस म्यू होल स्क्वायर over 2 sigma square. So open the squares and apply I varies from 1 to n, we get, that is exponential, that is sum yi square minus 2 mu sum yi plus n mu square minus sum xi square plus 2 mu sum xi minus n mu square whole divided by 2 sigma square. So further we are going to simplify it, that is exponential, and that is स्केयर वाली टर्म्स इकट्ठी कर लेते हैं, दैट इज सम y स्केयर माइनस सम xi स्केयर प्लस 2 mu, we take it common, and that is sum xi माइनस सम yi, ये कैंसिल आउट हो जाएंगे, and whole divided by 2 sigma square. So the above equation, so the above equation is constant with respect to mu if and only if sum xi is equal to sum yi. तो जब ये बराबर हो जाएंगे तो ये कांस्टेंट हो जाएगी, and with respect to sigma square it becomes constant, it becomes constant if and only if sum xi is equal to sum yi and sum xi square is equal to sum yi square. So thus the minimal sufficient statistic for mu is sum xi and the minimal sufficient statistic for sigma square is sum xi and sum xi square.